Today, let's journey into a topic that shapes an educator's life, time management. In the whirlwind of teacher life, where lessons and responsibilities converge, there's a dance that can either be graceful or chaotic. Join us to explore the art of mastering time, where self awareness takes the lead. Welcome, my dear change makers, into my kitchen as we unlock your ultimate teacher time mastery and say goodbye to overwhelm. My name is Yvonne, and 10 years ago, I became a teacher and in quick succession, a head of department and a deputy and then a head of department. And after a difficult time and knowing that I had been a Bob Proctor consultant, one of the all-time greats, my mentor said to me, Yvonne, your struggles are so others will not. And after going through many years of searching, I was fortunate to have received UK government funding and support and worked with wonderful teams to carry out research into the systemic issues affecting modern education, which culminated in us forming the Teachers Concierge and e-spaces where we make sure no teacher has to work evenings and weekends unless they choose to. Let's dive into today's conversation where we're looking at mastering time management for teachers, and let's begin by unveiling the teacher time tango. Imagine your classroom as a stage where lessons, tasks, and duties perform a complex dance, but sometimes this dance turns into a marathon. Stay with us as we delve into the intricate steps of this tango, a journey that reveals the profound role of self awareness in creating moments that truly matter. Well, we begin with discussing the common challenges that teachers face due to overwhelming workload and lack of time management strategies. Some of these are overwhelming marking, grading, ceaseless lesson planning, and demanding administrative tasks. Why are they challenges, you might be wondering? Well, modern day teaching is filled with continuous assessments as a way of determining that learning has taken place, be it summative or formative assessments. This means these tasks often extend beyond the work hours, compromising well being for our educators. The impact on teachers is rising burnout and unsteady work life balance and fading sense of joy in teaching. How can we manage these challenges? The best way is discovering effective time management techniques and setting personal boundaries. But time management is more than booking, looking at tasks, and making a schedule. Time management is about self awareness, and we will discuss this later on in the episode. When I was struggling as a new teacher, I was single with two children under five in a new country, newly graduated. My mentor's advice was to shift my focus to directly what impacts student learning, prioritize and delegate, and most importantly, find out what makes me tick. Next, we will look at the power of productivity. Educators are often hailed as multitasking maestros, but does juggling tasks truly serve us? Is multitasking not the main issue? Stay tuned as we look at the secret of productivity amidst the whirlwind of teaching responsibilities. So let's begin by exploring the perils of multitasking, its tolls on well-being, and introducing the concept of focused work. The major challenge in teaching is often juggling multiple tasks and simultaneously leading to compromising quality of work. There's a job that teachers see around 35 to 200 students, depending on if it's primary or secondary, private or public schools, usually playing the role of almost every significant community role in society. They are nurses, social workers, uncles, aunties, admin officers, scientists, officers of all sorts, varying in between within one teaching day. This is a challenge because of all the monumental expectations on a single individual, therefore splitting the focus and leading to inefficiency and increased likelihood of errors. The impact of teachers is usually mounting stress, reduced quality of work, and a potential sense of detachment. So, as this mountain seems insurmountable, how can we manage the challenge? It's recommended through various publications to embrace focused work and assign specific tasks and time periods. We shall look into the Pomodoro technique later in this episode, and I shall share how we can adopt this and show you examples on individual teachers who've embraced this method. A mentor of mine, Tony Robbins, usually advises to master the art of tackling one task at a time. Your students deserve your full undivided attention. Let us look at where CPD and training is failing modern teaching as we look at bridging the gap of CPD and AI tools. In addressing the void, we realize that continual professional development serves as a guiding star for the educators. But if that star isn't easy to reach, or if it falls short, keeping up with the ever evolving modern learning landscape, Let us unveil some tools empowering the teachers and as we navigate the path to mastery. We begin by discussing the significance of continuous professional development, the challenges in accessing it, and the introduction of AI powered CPD solutions. With decreasing school budgets, and especially in the wake of teachers leaving the profession, brought about by the challenges we've mentioned above, we see that there's resulting in budgets being squeezed by attrition, recruitment, and supply teachers. We find that there's limited access to CPD opportunities as it's put in the back foot when it comes to budgetary allotment, as well as lack of time in self-improvement. In addition, traditional CPT often lacks flexibility, making it challenging for educators. The impact on teachers is stagnation in the professional growth, dwindling enthusiasm, and increased risk of burnout. Research has found that leveraging AI driven CPD platforms and engaging in virtual workshops could be one possible solution. And with this being virtual, it brings the cost down and enables teachers to improve at their own pace and in their own time. Therefore, we can utilize technology to the advantage as virtual CPD brings it closer to our doorstep. The ripple effect or the benefits of the effective time management are massive. Crafting moments isn't just about fitting tasks into slots, it's about weaving a tapestry of well being. As we round out our episode today, stay as we unravel the profound impact of time management on teacher well being, job satisfaction, and ultimately success. But before we conclude, let us recap what we've learned. We began by unveiling the teacher time tangle, where we discovered there are many demands and very little time. We then went and explored the fallacy of multitasking and then looked at the reduced expenditure on effective CPD and the causes and effect this is having on teachers. But then the light of the tunnel is with technology bringing the cost of CPD down and enabling teachers to introduce effective changes at their own pace in the comfort of their own homes. Let's continue by exploring how well managed time can enhance teacher well being, amplify job satisfaction, and contribute overall to the success of teachers. The benefits are enhanced efficiency, stress reduction, and the harmonious work life balance. With the impact on teachers of elevated job satisfaction, a diminished risk of burnout, and a renewed focus on impactful teaching, which trickles to an impact on students as a teacher's well-being positively influences student engagement and learning outcomes. Advice for implementation is prioritizing tasks, crafting effective routines, and creating personal boundaries. Remember, effective time management serves as your shield against burnout. Your well-being is crucial for you students. As we come to the end, the time has come for the grand revelation. I'm giving a time management technique that is worth over £2,000 today for free. We usually charge this as part of our mastermind coaching group, but we have condensed it and I'm giving it away for free today. Let me introduce you to the Pomodoro technique, a time management revelation that could redefine your teaching experience. Originating from the Italian word for tomato, this technique was crafted by Francisco Guerrillo. It's named the tomato as it centers around the focused areas of work. So you might be asking, how does it work? Well, here's the magic. Work on a task for 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. That's one Pomodoro. After 4 cycles, enjoy a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This can be very useful when planning your lessons as it can help create focus time in your lessons and keep your classes engaged with every single lesson. You can use the 5-minute breaks in the lesson for quick questions, engaging stories. Think about 5-minute activities and craft them into your lesson. It's also useful for tackling tasks such as marking an assessment, grading, or planning lessons and the like. Personal benefits are amplified focus, heightened productivity, and a reduced sense of fatigue. Now let's look at how we can make this even more powerful. How about aligning with your teaching persona as teachers are individual and unique? We've tailored the Pomodoro technique for the 4 teacher persona: the adventurer, free thinker, passionate, and the diamond. These personas were discovered after our research working with a number of schools, teachers, and students during our research with the government. Let's give you an example of how it can be customized to the strengths of each persona. For the adventurers, a dynamic blend of tasks, free thinkers, adaptability within Pomodoros, passionate educators to align the task and their dedication, diamonds, and divided focus. Some homework. Let's look at how we can use the following implementation steps after you watch this video or listen to the audio if you're on the podcast. Step 1, go to our teacher checkup and select your persona. after completing the 3 easy steps in discovering your persona as it's revealed after answering the simple questions about how you work. It is free. Step 2, set your Pomodoro intention. Step 3, embrace focused work. And step 4, savor your well and break. I have many stories from teachers who have implemented the technique. I'm going to share with you one from Sarah, a passionate teacher who found that by aligning the Pomodoro technique with her persona within our customized AI guided toolkit, she rekindled her teaching passion and discovered more time for self-care. Self-awareness as the key. Keep in mind, self-awareness is your cornerstone. When you align time management with your strengths, you must master the art. That is why I'm passionate about the teacher checkup and why we offer it for free. Now, my fellow educators, I invite you to experience the transformation. Dive into our customized AI-graded teacher time management toolkit. For a limited time, we're reducing the cost to make this invaluable CPD accessible to as many teachers as possible as you prepare to return to school. And as we conclude, let's make it our mantra to craft time, being that we've journeyed through the time management intricacies led by self-awareness and intention. Now it's your turn. Dive into the world of well-managed time and nurturing your well-being. Go to the link down below and take the free teacher checkup and discover your persona, and then explore the teacher toolkit and start to take back control of your evenings and weekends. I can't wait to hear more about your experiences. So as we draw this to a conclusion, I'd really like to ask you to remember to like, share, and comment to inspire others of this transformative journey. This is Yvonne signing off from my kitchen. May your time be well managed and your impact everlasting. And most importantly, don't forget to remember to show you some TLC today.